Another current staff partner is Kasim Davis. He is the Associate Director of the Early Identification Program and a former Resident Director for Housing and Resident Life. His relationship with MRC has proved to be beneficial for his own goals as well as the students he interacts with.
My name is Kasim Davis. I'm the Associate Director for the Early Identification Program, a program designed to get students who are from non-traditional backgrounds into college. I've been at George Mason University for about maybe 3-4 years. Started out in housing as a resident director. As far as programs that MRC has done with regards to EIP, a few years back they helped facilitate a violence prevention workshop, which really stressed the importance of seeking nonviolent methods to resolve conflict. A lot of our students are from low socioeconomic backgrounds, tend to live in neighborhoods where there's high gang activity, and this workshop was a way to show them another way to kind of, I guess, diffuse situations as opposed to seeking to solve it through violent means.
MRC is not only known for its different workshops, but have brought in many performers and speakers to educate the Mason community about cultural, racial, and gender differences. MRC also sponsored the Multicultural Women's Leadership Forum. Dr. Mary McRae, an Associate Professor of Applied Psychology at Steinhardt University, and Dr. Sarah Mrrcedited, Director of Social and Organizational Psychology MA program at Columbia University, were both asked to be featured speakers at the forum. One of the departments that co-sponsored this program was the Center for Teaching Excellence. Dr. Kim Eby, the director of the center, has also co-sponsored many programs with MRC and used some of their resources to help construct the curriculum for the New Century College program. As faculty partners, she has continued to stay actively involved with MRC's programs, as well as the development of faculty on this campus.
My name is Kim Eby. I'm the Director of the Center for Teaching Excellence, and I also am the Associate Provost for Faculty Development here at George Mason University. In my role here as the director of the center, I work with MRC on a number of different things. One of the things that we do is we work together to co-sponsor various events. And one of the events that we co-sponsored was in fact a conversation, a dialogue with bell hooks on campus just over a year ago. We worked together to identify faculty who might be interested in having a smaller conversation with bell hooks on managing differences in the classroom, managing conflict, and really having open, deliberate dialogue about challenging issues and how to do that effectively. So we worked together to identify faculty who would be interested in these kinds of issues and to move forward on that event, which was, I'm delighted to say, a success. Another way that then we collaborate is I'm actually on the editorial board, or I guess they're calling it an advisory board, for the Mosaics, which is one of the journals that's being published through MRRC, and we in fact had a review board meeting just earlier this week to talk about the directions for this upcoming year. This past year Mosaics had a number of wonderful articles, including one that highlighted some of the conversation and dialogue and learning from the Bell Hooks event. So we worked together to not only do outreach and event planning, but then also to really inform and educate the university community on the kinds of things that have happened in the learning that's taken place. MRC is doing a wonderful job, given the resources that they have, in promoting this kind of dialogue and collaborating with other campus partners to make the visibility of this work have a greater impact. I do think that there are probably more things that we could do to collaborate, and so my interest would be in continuing to have conversations about how we could partner further to have dialogues around these issues. And one way that I think that we might do that is to identify faculty who want to participate in a more ongoing kind of developmental experience. Faculty learning communities are one of the pilot projects that we're starting to run this year in the center, and while the ones that we're running right now aren't around dealing with difficult issues or conversations in the classroom, I think that would be a fruitful partnership to be thinking about.